overall, their website is like real-time marketing genius to me, and it's not even like they're doing that much. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another e-commerce website review. Today, we are going to go through Chubbies. If you haven't heard of them, they are a men's shorts brand, and they've been around for probably about 10 years, maybe a little bit longer. So they're definitely more of a, I don't want to say heritage brand at this point, but they've been around a lot longer than some of the other brands that I review on the channel. Let's keep in mind here that I am not a guy, but I am going through this website because I think they do a really good job of real-time marketing, and I'll show you why that is in a second. Keep in mind that I'm reviewing this website right in the week of Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So this is probably why you're seeing this here, which is their 30% off site-wide, which is a pretty big discount. If you ask me, like 30% is pretty good. Let's go through their website though. Here's what I love about their website. Once again, I am not a guy, but what I love is they have this seasonal real-time graphic up top. So here's a present for you, the gift that keeps on giving. Their branding is definitely more of a humorous vibe. Like they're not super serious. And so I love that they have that, they've really embraced that. And you can see that throughout their website. And I'm going to go through this website with you guys live because I haven't really gone through it. So this will be like a learning experience for me and for you guys as well, if you're not familiar with the website. So overall, I think their above the fold looks really, really clean. I love that they have graphics in their, they have a mega menu, which has the drop-down graphics. I really like that. This looks really, really crisp, super easy to follow, but I really like that they use photos as true visual cues, right? So a lot of times when you land on a website, like we've seen before, there are just blocks of text. And a lot of times that is just not super appealing to have to wade through. And I love that they use these like really big, magnificent images, speaking to seasonal things here. And then here they're talking about never quit beachin', never quit beachin', and shop year-round swim. So if you're going on a vacation, great. Also for those of the shoppers that are in Australia, this is also relevant to them right now. But here's something as I was scrolling that I really enjoyed. I love that they have these little buttons here. So Thanksgiving prep ideas of, okay, if you're going to be lounging this week, what could you be wearing? It's so hyper relevant. This is great real-time marketing. I really love that they have this established. It just puts the idea in someone's head that they could be using Chubbies for when they're relaxing this week, not necessarily if they're going to the beach, right? So showing different occasions of which people can use their product. And then we all know that Christmas time, especially if you live in a big city like I do, there's lots of bar crawls. So this is really relevant to people that are shopping right now. And then this is just almost more of like a plain call to action for some of the sales that they have going on. But what I love is that there's not a lot of animations on this website, right? The only thing that you really see is up here, this little swiper they have at the top bar. Like that's really the only thing. This is so simple. Like this website is so easy to make. And because they've been around for a while, they've definitely figured out through their analytics what works, what doesn't work. And I love that they've just gone with such a simplified approach. They could have done something crazy with their website and they chose not to. And I think it looks really good. I love this section, what other shoppers are doing right now. So it's almost saying, hey, real time, these are what people are looking at. So it doesn't give you that FOMO effect, but it's like, hey, if you want to be shopping the way that our other shoppers on our website are shopping, you should check these out. Love that. Overall, their website is like real-time marketing genius to me, and it's not even like they're doing that much. So it's really easy to be able to communicate these things. I love this too. Welcome to Chubbies. Here's what we believe. We believe in the weekend. We believe that short shorts is a redundancy, like really cute copy, definitely more playful marketing. And I love that. And it definitely probably appeals to their target and what resonates with their target. But you can see here, their website is pretty simple. This is great. Questions, text us. How often do you see a brand saying, hey, can you text me? So it's like they're incentivizing that path for customer service, which most of the time you'd see a little icon, right, that has the live chat. And they're saying, no, just text us. It's actually easy. And then this, I don't think this is very compelling for their newsletter. I definitely think 30% off discount for people to want to redeem that. They're going to go for that. Their marketing copy could probably be a little bit stronger here. Like, what am I really going to get if I sign up and quote unquote join, whatever that means. So I think that could probably be worked on. But overall, I think their homepage looks badass. Like they do a really good job. I think their website's so simple, but their messaging and the imagery that they use is so real time that for a lot of people, I think it really resonates with them. Let's go through their collections page. So this is their collections page for new arrivals. Immediately right off the bat, I love that there's no fluff on this page. It's like they get straight to the products. And I like that I have this little nav on the side so I can sort by length, size, and I have different ways of sorting this. It's cool. Price, high to low, date. So that's cool. Love the hover. When I hover over, I get a different image. That's super easy to do, but I just like that they have that. And then if I click the colors, I automatically see that change. That looks really crisp. Overall, love this. Let's click on an item and see what happens. Cool. All right. Above the fold product page looks crisp for sure. I like that you can click through the colors again. You can click through the size. They offer Afterpay, so buy now, pay later, which looks good. Overall, I think this looks really clean. The description is great. It also has that little expander, so you can decide whether or not you want to open that up. And this is great. We have not seen this on a website yet, but these exist on a lot of websites. You might use a tool like Daily Karma or Shopping Gives, which are two plugins for Shopify that you can use to message that you're going to donate a proceed of sales. So it looks like they're doing that. And this is always just a nice way to encourage people to make a buying decision because they know that their purchase is also going to go toward something charitable. So this is really encouraging, I think, for a lot of shoppers. Now, okay, so above the fold product page looks really crisp. I love it. And then now we get into details. So fabric, fit, secret pockets. And this is all just so clean. Like, I'm amazed at how clean this looks. It just is so easy to navigate. I think this is one of those websites where it goes to show you that you don't need to do a crazy amount with your website to be able to make sales. I mean, this is an extremely successful business. If you're familiar with Chubbies, you know that they've grown so much. They've scaled so much. And this is a website that you might see for a new brand, but it's functional. It looks really good. I also noticed too here that they have a little chat widget that popped up on the product page specifically, which is interesting. And let's go through. I wish they had more of an about page so that I can learn about the founders. That would be cool. I don't know why they don't have that because there's not a lot to do there. There's not a lot to do here. Where do I find this? Wholesale. Let's just try that. Oh, that takes me to a type form. That's not even on their website. Military discount. I just want to see how their other pages look. I'm also kind of surprised that they don't have a blog, but maybe I guess they don't need to have a blog. Okay. So, I mean, really, their website is the most simple website I've come across that is also probably making the most amount of money, like crazy. Okay, I think that's it for the website for now. Let's go look at SimilarWeb. Because Chubbies is more of a well-known brand, I can actually go into SimilarWeb, which is a Chrome plugin that I use just to look more into their website as a whole. So we know that they're pretty successful. They get a lot of traffic. It looks like they get, in the past 6 months on desktop and mobile, they average about, I think this is like per, or maybe total traffic. So yeah, per month, they're looking at pretty big numbers, like hundreds of thousands. Let's see. Yeah, like they reel it in. What's interesting is I don't know why this has dropped for them. Maybe they just had a paid campaign through the summer because in the States, summertime was a few months ago and they're running maybe some of these ads. That's why this is like the traffic is a lot higher. And then maybe seasonally, they're just used to seeing the traffic dip based on as we get into colder months. But their visit is a little bit smaller, average visit duration than I would have thought. But healthy bounce rate. Looks like they get the majority of their traffic from the United States. And then I wonder if they sell to UK and Australia, or if that's just kind of like traffic that is discovering this website, but maybe Chubbies doesn't necessarily ship to them. But it looks like overwhelming amount of their traffic comes from the US. Here's another interesting thing about SimilarWeb 2 that I really like. You can actually see the traffic sources. So it looks like for most websites, you'll see the direct traffic be pretty high, but search traffic, they're really doing a number on search. So it sounds like with their paid campaigns, they're probably either doing paid search or they just have such a healthy organic search that they don't need to touch it. Referrals, let's see. They got referrals from 7% of their traffic referrals come from Football Guys, HubSpot, which is a CRM platform, Linktree, which is probably what they use for their Instagram. So yeah, that looks pretty normal. Search. So here we go. Let's see. Search. They have about 77% organic, 22% paid. So it looks like for organic people, because they've been around for a while, they're able to capitalize on the branded search terms. So people are actually seeking out this brand. For a lot of newer brands, you'll see that this isn't built out because people are not brand aware yet, so they don't know to search for the brand. And then for the paid keywords, it looks like this is what they're bidding on. So men's bathing suits, Hawaiian shirts, and then their own keyword, because I'm sure that there are competitors that are bidding on their branded keywords. So that's interesting. With paid, right, you want to get to the top spot of Google search. So they're probably buying out their branded term because some other competitor is buying up that top spot when someone's searching for chubby shorts. So probably a smart move, but yeah, they're definitely spending in paid. And in social, this is shocking to me. So majority of their traffic comes from Facebook, which you would never think for a brand you would see that. And then the second is Reddit. So definitely a very different breakdown than a lot of other brands that we see, but maybe their audience is just more on these platforms, I would assume, than in other places, I guess. What's not surprising to me is that it looks like most of their spend is going through search and not necessarily through social, so that maybe social is just an organic platform for them and people on Reddit are making recommendations to their brand, same with YouTube. So maybe that's not all that surprising. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised to see that because you'd think it'd be a little bit different. So that's pretty much it for their SimilarWeb. If we go back to their website just to see what they're using, let's just get a feel for what they have set up. So they're using Klaviyo for their email marketing. They have a lot set up. So even though their website looks really simple, it's a little bit different than, their website looks really simple. It's almost like deceiving because they're using a lot on their website. They're using Yotpo for reviews, and then they're using Shopify. So it looks like they're using Shopify, but then they also use Shogun, which is a page builder, to actually build out the pages. So that might be why their website looks so clean and simple, is because they're using Shogun to build out their pages. And it looks like they have that with a custom theme. So maybe their Shogun is really for certain pages. Who knows? They use PostScript, so they're definitely collecting phone numbers with SMS. Otherwise, nothing too surprising. Let's go look at their mobile page and just see how that looks. I'm sure it's going to look really crisp and clean. Oh, so this is interesting. They have a different image with copy. This doesn't look that good. This might need some work. I don't know why it's like this. Maybe they just want people to scroll big time, or maybe this is the website. I'm not really sure, but what you'll notice is they are definitely using Shogun or some kind of platform to customize the mobile messaging that they're doing. So this is obviously different. They're messaging more Christmas type stuff on their mobile website. Imagery just doesn't look that great. I don't know why that is, if that's the page builder that they're using or if that's really how it looks. These look fine, totally normal, but the images here are just a little bit stretched out. I wonder why that is. Let's see if we did, or even like an iPhone 11 Pro, if that changes things. Could be that. I think it could be this website that's just maybe not pulling it in. It looks like they have dynamic content on their homepage. So every time someone's going to their mobile page, they have different things popping up. Either this is a problem with the website that I use, Mobile Moxie, or maybe they just don't have their mobile set up because this is not that great of experience. This shopping experience, super easy, turnkey, right? Product shopping, but their images are kind of a little wonky. This looks good. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe they need to fix their mobile website because this is a little shoddy, but overall, I'd say Chubbies does a pretty good job. I mean, they have the most simple website that I've ever reviewed, and yet I know that they're really reeling it in. I mean, they have hundreds of thousands of visitors every month. They're banking on still capitalizing on this audience that they have of men who want clothes, but in a fun and functional way, which I love. And I know that they're making a ton of money. So I think this is just a testament to a website that doesn't necessarily, it shows that you don't need a really crazy custom design to sell a lot of product. And that's why I think Chubbies does such a great job. If you loved this review, you want to see other reviews, or if you have other website recommendations for me, I'd love to hear them. Just comment down below and let me know what you think. And I will see you guys in the next website review video. Have a good